Hey guys! In today's video, I'll be planning for June in my bullet journal. And June's theme is watermelon, because in June, summer break will start. I'm only going to be in school for 1 week out of the month, and it's the start of the actual season of summer. For some reason, I associate watermelon and summer. Anyways, first I did the little title on the left-hand side along with a watermelon slice doodle that's pretty simple. And I'm coloring it in right now, and below that I also had a very small calendar, and the reason it's shifted off to the side you'll see in just a few moments. Basically, I have a few large general plans for June, which are my final exams and the last day of school, and I'm going on a trip to Italy, so I've written those out on that small calendar. Besides those two, I don't have much else happening in June, which is great so I can relax after school is over. I'm setting up my video plan on the right-hand side. I'm doing this block drop shadow title thing. I'm not sure exactly how to explain it, but in my header ideas video, I did a tutorial on how to do block letters with a drop shadow, so you might find that helpful if you want to try to recreate these headers. I had already written in which videos I plan to film in June, since a lot of them are pre-filmed as I'll be on vacation, so instead of copying them back in black pen, I just left in the pencil, and I don't know if I mentioned already, but I did the pencil so I could figure out the spacing. And now I've done my headers for my habit trackers and my finance tracker. And I'm adding this green and red stripe to the top and the bottom of the page because I felt that the page was a little bit empty and not cohesive, so I wanted to make it look a little bit better. Now I'm adding some dots into the block letters as watermelon seeds to fit the watermelon theme. I apologize for how inconsistent the lighting is in this video. It was a cloudy day and clouds were constantly passing over my window and changing the lighting situation. I did my best to adjust as I went, but sometimes I didn't realize how much it had changed, for example in this very blown out segment, and I wasn't able to adjust it. So in the future, if I'm filming on a day like this, I'll definitely do more check-ins to make sure the lighting is still looking fine. I hope this is still tolerable for you. For my habit tracker, I'll be working on Japanese, French, and continuing to floss. In May, I finally figured out how to make myself floss. I have to do it in the morning when I'm more motivated to actually do things, and that's been pretty effective in getting me to floss, as you'll see in my May habit tracker flip through. Now I'm switching over to another spread, and this left side page is dedicated to highlights. If you've been watching my videos for a while and you saw my plan with me's from earlier in 2018, this highlights spread is meant for me to document one thing that was the highlight of my day, kind of a cross between a journal focused on positivity and a gratitude journal. I did this earlier in the year, but I dropped off of it in the middle because I felt that I didn't really have enough time. Although looking back, I don't understand exactly why I thought that, since thinking about one thing and writing it down really doesn't take that much time. Anyways, now on the right side of the page, I'm counting out how to divide this equally into 4 sections, and each of these sections will be for 1 week in June. June is just finals, and then I go on vacation, and then I come back for 1 week. So I don't exactly have much planned, I don't have many tasks. I copied over my video schedule so I know what videos need to be ready by which week, and then later I went back and added in which videos I had to film each week. A large portion of the videos in June are note flip-throughs, in which I'll be doing a voiceover with advice for that class. So hopefully you guys will like those, and I just need to edit those as they're already filmed. So here are my May pages. I just have those 2 spreads, And then I recorded my daily tasks in my finals study plan since there was so much extra space in the bottom and I didn't want to waste pages. And on the other side here are my June pages. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more Plan With Me videos, I'll link some on screen right now. I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, and you could check out my Tumblr and Instagram, which are linked in the description. See you next time!